Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you brothers. This is your brother Athun, and this video is just as it's entitled. A 1990s cartoon predicts the New World Order and RFID microchip. I first saw this on the brother's channel from Barbados. He holding firm unto the end, Hebrew 3 and 6. This is his channel. And there's also one other brother I think that has this video uploaded. I want to upload it myself to show you brothers that, in the past we've been called as a, form of mockery, conspiracy theorists, or that we believe in conspiracies, because we always speak about in the movies Esau reveals his secrets for the future or his plans. And he may put in the movies as a comedy or sci-fi, so that you just believe you're watching a sci-fi movie or something, that somebody made on a computer that's never going to happen. But in reality, what the elites are doing is they're sharing secret messages or encoded messages with each other, and those in the know that they're preparing to do something, and it could be new technology, it could be some form of a smoke screen or a false flag that they plan on doing. And so us knowing this, the scriptures gave us what's called eye salve. And in reality, we are the real Illuminati. We're the real enlightened ones. So when we watch these movies, we look out for these things and we make mention of them. And, people that are simple-minded, not spiritual-minded, may laugh and crack jokes or whatever. But as I'm going to show you here, and as you brothers in the know see, everything you watch in the movies comes to pass. What the elites do is they usually keep the rest of the world, at least here in America, they keep them a couple generations behind of technology. So a movie that you watch today, or let's say a movie you watched back in the 80s, where you saw people using cell phones and computers that was the size of somebody's hand, when back then the phones were on a cord, no such thing as a cordless phone, or they were still using a rotary phone with pay phones and all that. And here it is, you see a movie or a cartoon, let's say like the Jetsons, where people are talking to each other on a cordless phone. And you're thinking, wow, that's far out, That's really cool if we could do something like that. Meanwhile, the elites already have that technology. They've been using it. And what they do is they commercialize it and they sell it a couple of generations later when they got some new shit that'll blow that shit out the water. That you would see it in a movie and say, oh shit, that's dope. You go ahead and tell somebody in the world, us, they really got that, right? They'll laugh in your face. And then here it is, when they're getting ready to die 50 years later, the technology comes out and the kids are using it. And it's something everybody got, affordable. So that's how the elites work. And that's pursuant to this scripture here, Psalm 64 and 7. It says, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall thou be wounded. And this is regarding the destruction. Verse 8 says, they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So that's talking about these guys out there that snitch on the elites, and they may I forgot what they call them, the term for it. But these guys out there that basically they snitch and they tell you the plans of the whistleblowers out there. And these elites putting these messages in these movies, and that's the fulfillment of this scripture. The Most High puts it in their mind to where before they perform an act, they have to make a movie about it, write a book about it, hide it somewhere, and code it. But those who have the eye salve, those special spiritual X-ray glasses, they can read in between the lines. And the rest of the people, they're blinded. You see? So let me go ahead and play this video, and you brothers can see for yourself everything we've been talking about. here at GMS, the Apostles of Great Millstone, the Elders of Great Millstone. You know, you brothers that teach what we teach out the scriptures. Check this out.
I knew you'd sell out, Amanda, but not this bad.
My friends, to assist in our recovery, the Neo-Sapien Occupation Committee has ordered all Terrans to register with the Neo-Sapien Central Administration at once. During this registration, a small identification chip will be implanted under the skin. This will be mandatory for all natural humans. Those who fail to register will be considered enemies of the Neo-Sapien government and will be dealt with accordingly.
Large, enthusiastic crowds have turned out for the first day of mandatory civil registration.
Registration? Any jerk can see they're on their way to a concentration camp.
Advanced Neo-Sapien technology has made the implantation process simple and completely painless.
Hey, well, there you go, brothers. I mean, no more needs to be said than that. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Yahweh, Shemi, Hawashai, Barakathum. And spread this video, download it, put it on your channel, whatever. You may have to use a fair use code. You can look that up. This way they can, they're not supposed to flag your video for content. But anyway, with that, brothers, Shalom.